Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. In the last episode, we kept our unbeaten record. Wasn't quite all wins, but it wasn't any losses either, so we'll take it. We stayed at the beach, we had an okay round of dodgeball until we got to the two health guys, and lost straight away. I think Jim Cook was one of the guys that beat us. I think 3v2 is a bit unfair though. Having an alligator on your team is just not fair. Oh, sorry, a crocodile. Yeah. Anyway, is it a crocodile or an alligator? I know crocodile's in his name. Why do I seem to remember the word alligator being said? I don't know. We'll say crocodile. That makes more sense. Anyways, yeah. Then we dueled Craig and Marcel like we did at the end of the episode before. We used our Fiend deck. Doom Shaman kept bringing out some strong cards. But yeah, Marshmallow and Sanctuary in the Sky stopped us from dealing the damage we needed until it didn't. And yeah, we were able to defeat them in the end after they fought hard. We came here to the cliff. We dueled Axel and Mindy with our Pyro deck. And Dark Snake Syndrome ended up resulting in a double KO, meaning that's our third draw now with Mindy. And then we dueled Hero and Jaden, and it looked like they were going to get the better of us. Insect Barrier and DNA Surgery preventing us from attacking. Elemental Hero Neos being really strong, but we hung in there, we played the right cards at the right time, and Magic Cylinder ended up finishing them off. Yeah, some clutch draws in there, can't lie. Toy Emperor, Heavy Storm, and of course the Magic Cylinder at the end. But they also drew some clutch cards, I can't lie. Like Insect Barrier and DNA Surgery, getting both of them twice in the same duel, that's a bit crazy. But it's alright. We got the win, that's all that counts. 3 tag duels coming up today after a quick nap. We'll see who we face. We might end up going to class. We shall see. For now, I'll be switching to my Beast deck. Don't worry, Chaz. I won't be keeping you awake for that many more nights. Alright, where do we go? Let's go main gate today. On our way to class, basically. Okay, we've got Sigfur and Tristan, unions plus clowns and battle positions. Anchor and Truly, that could be a tough one, although Truly we've got a really good record against. Is anyone hiding? Sometimes they hide over here. Oh well, Celia and Cyan. Oh, that's a double win team, that could be deadly. But yeah, that is going to be our episode. So we've got 3 opponents. Oh, we've also got Titan and Para. That's an interesting team. Yeah, I mean, we'll do all 3 of these teams for sure. Definitely Sigfur and Tristan and these 2. We'll see who we do for the last one. Okay, let's unleash the beast. Okay, it's not the strongest hand we've ever had. Okay, Machine King Prototype is a decent monster, we'll take it. And if we have some revival, then perfect Machine King card to have in the grave. And Regeki Break and discarding an Ojama definitely wouldn't be bad either. Wow, okay, Sigva does not have a single monster card. Or at least not a summonable one. And we've got a Twin-Headed Beast. And 2 Lightning Vortexes. I mean, depending on what we get here, this duel could be over very quickly. Level 4. Swords. Damn it, Gazelle. I was hoping for at least something to tribute, but I guess we'll tribute Machine King Prototype. Or our Twin-Headed Beast. And let's see if we can get a double attack. Looks like it. And with Raigeki Break and Ring of Destruction, things are looking good. Depending on what Tristan has, of course. Wow, no monsters as well. Just a trap. Yeah, I think it would make sense to Raigeki Break. A card we don't know. We don't need 2 Lightning Vortexes. I'm happy to discard one. Michizure, well, wouldn't have done anything anyway. But yeah, Chaz can win the duel now, because Twin-Headed Beast double attack, and then Ring of Destruction, and then that's it. That's game. Can even summon Ojama Black for fun. Alright, do it, Chaz. Hit the switch. No? Okay, wait until your end phase and do it, I suppose. Just give him some false hope. Oh. Twin-Headed Beast sure carried the heck out of that one. Every bit of damage they took can be traced back to Twin-Headed Beast. Either attacking directly or blowing itself up. Well, I was expecting this one to be like easy, but not Chaz wins in his second turn easy. I will take it though. Okay, what's next? It is Aqua time. Truly and Anchor. We're 13 and 14 with Anchor, so this is a big duel. Chance to tie up the score. And we're against Truly, who is also a water user. Last episode, we fought fire with fire, and ended up in a draw. So let's see what happens when we fight water with water. Always an Ojama. Every time. At least the trap cards are good. The Kunga. Probably not in this deck. Yeah, without knowing what's in my hand, if that makes sense. Okay. Good cards. Including one of my personal favorites, Violent Rain. Okay, let's go with Abyss Soldier. We won't bother with its effect. Alright, I'm sure that he's got at least one of these in his deck. Okay, bringing back Lakunga. Is he going to tribute it? No, she's going to play United We Stand. And then summon Mystic Tomato. I think now would be a good time for a Magic Cylinder. Maybe could have waited until it was a bit stronger, but you never know. Oh, that's no Jama, that's just gonna die. Yeah, okay. I think Chaz does have something. Yeah, he has Smashing Ground, so we're fine. W-Wing doesn't really make... Oh, well, that makes even less sense. Oh wait, it does weaken the Dark Monsters, to be fair. Actually, smart play by Chaz. I forgot, because obviously Hoshiningen boosts for Light Monsters. But I always forget it weakens the Dark ones. So yeah, you get another Mystic Tomato, but it's not strong enough to beat Hoshiningen unless you crash. But then it's on Trudy's turn, so that's not really worth it. Well, I've got my own Smashing Ground. So even if you summon Mobius. Oh no, frontline base. I can just brain control it and we win the duel. Or I can just use Abyss Soldier's effect. In fact, I'm more inclined to do that. Unless he plays a trap. If he plays a trap... Okay, I'm just gonna Abyss Soldier. Oh, look at that. Wombo combos. Alright, well, Abyss Soldier. Sorry, Violet Rain, I like you, but... It's time to go. And we can summon Alessa. And we can special summon Aqua Spirit. And I think we'll be fine. These two duels have gone very smoothly. I'm not used to winning this quickly. Are we finally getting good luck? Are our opponents finally getting bad luck? I don't know. Because, yeah, we just brushed aside 2 obelisks with very little difficulty. And I still had brain control, I still had Smashing Ground. Still had Penguin Soldier. Okay, Chaz enjoyed the heck out of that one. That makes 3 wins in a row. Can we make it 4? Well, we're using Warriors, which is the deck that Anko was just using. Although she only played Mystic Tomato, so we couldn't really tell. We'll do Cyan and Celia, and then we'll do these two in the next episode. Yeah, this team could be scary because they're both run wind decks. So they're going to have some synergy. Who knows, with the way the duels have been going so far, maybe we'll win. Okay. Harpy's brother, no field spells just yet. Two face downs. Okay, Chaz has X-Head Cannon, so he can match their monster. We can go get Ojama King, which is good because getting Ojamas in the graveyard, we could remove them for Soul of Purity and Light. Dust Tornado on Bukamu. Well, we could have saved that for future fusion, so I guess that might be a good thing. Familiar Possessed Win. 50 more of an X-Head Cannon. Okay. The only play I have in my hand, if I recall, is Reasoning into Total Defense Shogun. Or I guess Spell Striker into Total Defense Shogun. Works as well. Should we try the Reasoning route first, see if we can get something better? I mean, we could also just Reasoning and Spell Striker and then get Guildford the Legend. Even though we don't get its effect, it's still quite powerful. Let's try Reasoning. Cliff for Trap Remover. Not what I was hoping for. Alright, well, let's go Spell Striker. I'm half doing this because we never get to summon Guildford the Legend. It's in a couple of my decks, and it just never gets the chance to come out. But somehow we've got away with it. I was expecting a trap card to blow it up. It wasn't the most, wasn't the smartest play to summon a double tribute monster when we've got two unseen trap cards, but so far it's working. And one more trap is concerning. Oh, he's got Icarus attack. I guess I might as well compulse his win and at least leave him with nothing for now. Now Chaz gets Future Fusion, which means he gets Soul of Purity and Light, which means good stuff. Unless they have MST. Can we still send the Ojamas to the graveyard? That's all I really care about here. Darn. I mean, free's cool. We know Cyan has win in his hand though, so we need to plan for that. So we might have to get rid of Freed for Shogun. Of course, Celia might have her own way of destroying Freed before that. Like for Tricky, for example. And she had another win anyway. I'm not liking the chances at the moment. Yeah, I have not got much. I got Premature Burial. And you know what sucks? I can't bring back Guildford the Legend because it can't be special summoned. I can bring back Freed, but I don't have enough light monsters in the grave for its effect. Yeah, I mean, my only play is Premature Burial into Total Defense Shogun. Actually makes sense to bring back Spell Striker here. Oh, Twister. Yeah, we've lost. Okay. Nice dueling, you guys. It's always fun when your opponent lets you play the game. When we have a card for every situation. Alright, well, I guess we haven't technically lost yet. No, and we've lost. Because we know Cyan has another win. Yeah. We've lost. Interesting he went for that rather than the win. But he's going to get the win anyway, am I right? Yeah, I can pay 1500 life points to add a monster from his hand to ours. I'm not going to do that. Well, the win streak was fun while it lasted, but yeah, the double win combo was just too much. It wasn't even so much the double win combo. Like, they just summoned strong monsters and had strong spells and traps. I mean, Icarus attack. He didn't tribute her monster, did he? So, yeah, just strong monsters. Okay, well, it's been a very quick episode. We've either made light work of our opponents or they made light work of us, but that is going to be it. We had a nap, we came to the main gate, we dueled Sigfor and Trista with our Beast deck, and yeah, Twinheaded Beast made light work of them with 2 double direct attacks and a Ring of Destruction. Then we smashed Anchor and Trudy with our Aqua deck. We used our own water monsters, Abyss Soldier in particular. Very useful for getting rid of their Mobius. And we were just able to stomp all over them and attack them repeatedly. But unfortunately we then got stomped by the double wind deck of Cyan and Celia, despite using our warriors. Got killed with the legend out, but he didn't last long because they had Icarus attack, which sucked. Yeah, win streak ends, but in the next episode we will duel against Titan and Para, which is an interesting team. Hopefully we beat them. We'll go to class, and then we'll do 2 other tag duels. So yeah, we're now past the halfway mark for the final heart for Chaz. The story's almost over. Hope you guys are all still enjoying it. But for now, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.